So, you want to know what to expect when you go raw. You're not really sure. You've already decided. You're clear on your why, and you still have a little fear as to what you're going to experience. Maybe you've watched some videos, or maybe you've heard some acquaintances or associates of yours discuss detox symptoms, and you're a little afraid. So I'll just share a few things that you may encounter when you go raw vegan. So depending on what diet you're coming from, of course, if it's like an SOS diet or a junk food vegan diet or a junk food diet, you may experience a lot of different detox symptoms. Some, I would say most, are very mild. Some things are like your pores clearing out. That could be looking like an explosion of acne. It could look like whiteheads. It could look like blackheads. You know, there's a range, you know. Some also things are parasite release. That I would say is more on the, not extreme end, but more on the side of juice cleansing and long-term juice cleanse or enema, weekly enemas or something like that. You may see parasites pass. Also, you might experience a little teeth sensitivity depending on all the fruits or fruit juices that you ingest. It normalizes, it stables out though. Just wash your mouth with water afterwards if you're a little fearful about that. But so yeah, a lot of things are shifted in the body, and that's with any diet though that you've been on for a while. It starts to regulate once after a while that you're on something, but initially it can be a shock to the system. And again, it's hard to speak specifics because everybody's situation is different. Some people are coming from a diseased state of being, and some people are not. So, or have lower level diseases, let's say. So sometimes you may feel nauseous, sometimes you may feel dizzy, sometimes you may not feel full, sometimes you may feel alone. So it ranges from social isolation, which is like maybe a more mental challenge, to some physical challenges, actually. And it does get better. It could be migraines, headaches. It does get better. But one thing, and that's why I addressed this in the previous videos, the one thing that will get you through these things is your why. Because anything you choose that's worth anything is going to have challenges. That's just the way life is. For whatever reason, that's been my experience. So that's all I can speak on. But if you keep your reason at the forefront, you'll be able to get through them. And if you feel like the symptoms or the experiences on the con side are too intense, you can always slow down your detox. You can always add in a little bit of steamed or cooked foods if you want to. This is your journey. You go at your pace. It's not a contest. It's not a race. This is totally up to you as far as the speed of which you go to getting cleaner and clearer in your mind-body temple. So I would say a lot of the pros are, strangely, some of the detox symptoms. What's on the other side of that is you may be releasing a lot of emotional baggage. You may be freeing up a lot of time and energy wasted on thinking about things that don't elevate you. So now you have time and energy, and actually very high energy with all the fruits you eat, to focus on exactly what's going to bring you your highest goal and your highest lifestyle for yourself. You could actually put actions towards that rather than focusing on things that are just mind and body numbing, hoping to just one day die because you can't deal. So these are the mental aspects, the spiritual aspects, is one of them is feeling one with everything. One with animals, one with the reflection as far as people, your environment, what you see in this five sense reality. You start to feel like the outside environment is a living extension of your inner worth, actually. That's a deep level, but that's something I experience all the time. And there are so many levels that this raw vegan journey can take you on, whether it's physically or mentally. And I'm committed to exploring them. And again, I said in a previous video that raw vegan eating or dieting, for one, is a gateway drug. I actually believe that there is something about just eating, fruits and vegetables. It just does something, and it's not an individual thing because I've heard other people say it, but I'll just speak for myself. It frees up something. It frees up energy, and it clarifies things on what you should be, how you should feel about yourself, who you are, and it really gives you a sense of purpose. And I won't even get started on fasting from food and water, just dry fasting totally, but that's another level also. And it's my personal opinion that I feel the physical that we experience as real, this physical reality, is less real, and the spiritual reality is more real. Actually, I can say that better. I feel like the spiritual reality is actually first and real, and the physical reality is actually like a time lag or a reflection of your spiritual and then mental focus. So I feel like it's spiritual, mental, and then physical. So hopefully you don't think I'm going too far off, but this is one of the reasons why I'm so interested in raw veganism personally. But as far as what you can expect, sky is the limit. But you can expect, if you have a disease, perhaps to reduce the inflammation, and all of those detox symptoms that I said before, those are just an indication that things are moving, things are shifted, not just on your physical level, but on different levels. And you're on your way, and you're getting to that life that you deserve and that you feel you deserve. And again, this message is not for everybody. Everybody's not on that path, but those that are on this path, I just want to give you a heads up, and you don't have to give up if this feels like something you're supposed to do. It's a deep desire to do it. You're not alone. There's a lot of people on this task. And even if you look like you are alone, that's a stage of your experience as well that you may have to take. Maybe your environment is testing you just to see how strong you want to elevate yourself. And I fully believe that you have it within you, if you find yourself worth it, to live up to the task. And again, we're going to keep helping one another. And yeah, my vision holds a very, very high esteem for us all, and a very high vibrational space for us all. So I will be speaking more about this soon, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.